Okay, so today I will be going over our standard algorithm of subtraction, but I'm also going to be introducing the multicultural algorithm of subtraction. So first we're going to go over our standard, just as review. And when we're doing our standard subtraction, we first look at our ones place, and we notice that we've got 2 ones and we're trying to take away 7 ones. So since that is not possible, we have to go over to our tens place, and we notice that we are also trying to take 9 away from the 3, so we don't have anything to borrow from here. So we need to move over to our hundreds place, and we notice that we have 4 and we're trying to take away 2. So there is one that we can take away from this spot. So we're going to take 1 hundredths away, makes that a 3. And then we're able to take 10 tens over here, which makes this 13. But we still need to bring 1 over here in order to finish our subtraction. So we're going to take 1 away. This is now a 12. And then we're going to put this in the ones place to make this a 12. So now we're able to do our subtraction. So 7 taking away from 12 is 5. 12 minus 9 is 3. And 3 minus 2 is 1. So we are left with 135 as our answer. So now that we've gone over that review, we are going to go over the multicultural algorithm. Okay, so I'm going to use a different color just so you can see what we're doing here. And this method is quite similar to our standard, but as we work through it, you'll notice the difference. So same as before, we notice that we have in our ones place, we have 2 on top and 7 on bottom. In the tens place, we have 3 on top and 9 on the bottom. And in the hundreds place, we notice we have 4 on top and 2 on the bottom. So starting with the ones place, we notice that we, again, cannot take away 7 away from 2. So we're going to come over here, and instead of jumping all the way to the hundreds place, we're going to first start in the tens place. And we're going to take 10 away. And instead of adding that 10 to the 12, we're going to place it right here where we are going to subtract 10 minus 7. So 10 minus 7 is 3. And now we are left with 3 over. We can add the 2 plus the 3 to get 5. And as we work through this, you're able to check the answer as we go. So 5 and 5. So like I said, it's slightly different. Instead of putting the 10 up here and then subtracting the whole number, we're taking the 10 and we're bringing it to the bottom number, subtracting it from the bottom to get our answer, and then adding it to the top. So as we look at our tens place, we also notice that we cannot take 9 away from 2, same as we couldn't take 7 away from 2. So now we're going to look over to our hundreds place, and we are going to take 100 from the 400, which is left. We have 3 hundreds left. And now we're going to take 10 tens, which is 100. So here's your 10, 10. You notice you've got 10. We're going to do the same thing we did here. 10 minus 9 is 1. Cross those out so it's better to see. So now you're left with 2 and 1. And we're going to go ahead and add those together. So you've got 2 plus 1 equals 3. And as you notice over here, we are finished with our problem because we can subtract 2 from 3, and 3 minus 2 is 1. So now we can compare our answers, and the answer is correct.